Welcome back. I have written already one question. Continuing with our quadratic equation ka part. Myself Samir sir. Alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic equation, which is already told to you here. Okay. If alpha and beta are the roots, do not read anything over here right now. Only read this line. Alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic equation x square minus 4x minus 6. Okay. So since alpha and beta are roots of whom? Roots of x square minus 4x minus 6 is equal to 0. So obviously here the value of a is the coefficient of x square, that is 1. Value of b is coefficient of x, that is minus 4, and value of c is equal to minus 6. Then as per the theory that we have studied, the sum of roots, that is alpha plus beta, because alpha and beta are the roots, so sum of roots is minus b by a. That minus b by a is minus, and b is already minus 4 upon a. A is your 1, right? So what you get? Alpha plus beta is minus 4. And what about alpha beta? That is product of roots. Alpha beta product of roots is your c by a. So c is already minus 6 by 1, indicating alpha beta is your minus 6. So you got alpha plus beta and you got alpha betas. Okay. Now you have to find a quadratic equation. You have to find a quadratic equation. Find the equation whose roots are, पहला पार्ट देखते हैं, whose roots are alpha square and beta square. Means the first root is alpha square and second root is beta square. Now what is the formula that we have studied? If you remember, I did not give you formula as x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0 is the quadratic equation. No, I told you it should be x square minus sx plus p is equal to 0, where s stands for sum of the roots. So here root number 1 of yours. Okay. So here for the first part to deal, your root 1, I will call it as r1, is your alpha square, and your root number 2 is what? Beta square. So I require sum of root and product of roots also. So r1 plus r2 is your sum of root. That is nothing but alpha square plus beta square. Now do not make mistake, as I have already told many times, that alpha square plus beta square is not equal to minus 4 ka square. This is alpha square plus beta square and this is alpha plus beta. So this alpha square plus beta square needs to be converted into what? Alpha plus beta. So this alpha square plus beta square has an identity that we have discussed already. It will become your alpha plus beta the whole square, okay, minus what is extra? What is extra? Extra here is when you square this, you will get alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta, that is the extra term. So remove that term over here, right? And now you fill up this. So alpha plus beta is your minus 4. So that becomes minus 4 minus 2 times alpha beta is what? Minus 6. So this becomes 16. 6 2s are 12, that is 28. So what you get here is sum of roots r1 plus r2 is equal to 28. Now what about product of roots? That is, you want r1 into r2. r1 into r2 is nothing but alpha square into beta square, which actually becomes alpha beta the whole square, right? And what is alpha beta? Alpha beta is equal to minus 6. So this will become minus 6 the whole square. So you get here r1 into r2 is 36, right? So therefore the required quadratic equation is x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots. I spelled out sum of roots and product of roots. I did not spell R1 plus R2 so that I remember what I want to say. Okay. Now just fill up these values. You will get this as x square minus R1 plus R2 is your 28x and R1 R2 is equal to 36. So this is the quadratic equation which will have roots as alpha square and beta square, where alpha and beta are roots of this particular quadratic equation. Now if you go to the second part, in second part, root number 1 is 1 by alpha and root number 2 is 1 by beta. Okay, so obviously sum of roots will be what? Therefore sum of roots is R1 plus R2, that is 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. The denominator not being same, I need to cross multiply. So I will get this as beta plus alpha into this, that is alpha beta. Very good. So I have value of beta plus alpha, that is alpha plus beta, which is already minus 4. And I have value of alpha beta, that is equal to minus 6. So it is nothing but 2 by 3. Negative sign divides of 2 and 3. Okay. So now product of roots, because for equation you require sum of root also and product of root also. The product of roots is nothing but 1 by alpha into 1 by beta, that is R1 into R2. So 1 into 1 multiplication happens, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator is alpha beta, that is 1 by, and alpha beta is what? Alpha beta is your minus 6. Right? So obviously the required quadratic equation is what it is? X square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots is equal to 0. Now what is your sum of roots which is obtained now? R1 plus R2 is your 2 by 3 x, and what is your R1 R2, that is product of roots, that is minus 1 by 6 is equal to 0. This minus can be written upside or in center or denominator. Okay. Now if you see here, the denominator over here is 3, here is 6 and here is 1. So can I make denominator same? That is, can I make one particular number for all? So I can make very easily. Here it is 1, right? So I will multiply it by 6. So here I will multiply by 6, so it becomes 6. This is multiplied by 2, so this multiplies by 2. So that all the denominators become same. So you get here 6x square by 6 minus 4x by 6 minus, plus into minus is minus, 1 by 6 is equal to 0. Right? So finally it turns out to be, space is not there, you get here 6x square minus 4x minus 1 whole upon 6 is equal to 0. And we have discussed this ample number of times. When it becomes 0, it becomes 0 only when the numerator is 0 and your local language, which is actually not the mathematical way to speak, you can multiply, that means now you can take this 6 that side, which is not actually, you multiply both sides by 6 because it is non-zero, you can multiply. So when you multiply by 6, so this 6 cancels and 0 into 6, so you get the final result over here to be as 6x square minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, was it very nice? Now the last part is remaining, that we will do immediately so that we can get it clear. Now coming to the last part, here it says, okay, the quadratic equation is required whose roots are alpha square by beta, that is root 1 is your alpha square by beta and root 2 is your beta square by alpha. So therefore you will require sum of roots, that is R1 plus R2 which is your alpha square by beta, and this is your beta square by alpha. R1 is your alpha square by beta and R2 is your beta square by alpha. Now here you see the denominators are not same. So if you want to add or you want to subtract, whatever you want to do, you require to make the denominator same. And to make denominator same, you need to cross multiply. So you will get alpha square into alpha, which will become alpha cube, plus beta into beta square is equal to beta cube, upon beta into alpha, which can be called as alpha beta. Agreed? So here when I see this, that time I do not have alpha cube plus beta cube, but what I have is, I have alpha plus beta. Agreed? Now alpha plus beta cannot be equal to alpha cube plus beta cube. To make it equal, I need to make whole cube of it, minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta, which I have given you as an identity already. That is alpha beta. Okay? If you want, you expand it and see, I am showing you in 1 minute. This alpha cube plus beta cube, alpha plus beta the whole cube, the formula is alpha cube plus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta cube, and from that if you subtract this minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta, so this get cancelled. So here also minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta, when you do that time you remain only with this alpha cube plus beta cube. Okay, so this is the identity. It is better to remember it. If you can form it at any instance, so it is well and good. But if you are not able to form it, so it is advisable that you remember it. Okay. So what I get here is alpha plus beta, mine is minus 4. So this is your minus 4 ka cube, minus alpha beta is your minus 6, 3 into minus 6, alpha plus beta again minus 4, upon alpha beta is your minus 6. So this is 4 cube. 4 cube is minus 64. 4 into 4 into 4. 4 for the 16, 16 for the 64. And see, there are 3 negative signs. So minus into minus into minus. And if you remember, I have told you, whenever you see the power, if the power is odd in negative, the negative sign remains. If it is even, then only negative sign becomes positive. Now here 1, 2 and 3 negative sign, the minus will remain here. Now 6 4s are 24. 24 into 3 is 72. Correct? 18 4s are 70. Yes, 72 upon minus 6. 64 has minus sign, 72 has minus sign, both are having same sign, so addition hoga and sign of larger number. So 72 plus 64 will be your 6 and 6 7 13 minus 136 upon minus 6. This is your R1 plus R2. So with 3, no, it will not go with 3, so by only 2, so you get your R1 plus R2 as 2 5s are. Okay, no, 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 12. 6 are 12 and 2 8s are upon 3. It is 68 upon 3. This is sum of roots and product of roots, that is R1 R2 is your alpha square by beta into beta square by alpha. So obviously this will become alpha beta the whole square upon alpha beta. Agreed now? Alpha square into beta square can be written as alpha beta the whole square. So this is nothing but alpha beta into alpha beta upon alpha beta. The one alpha beta divides and you get only alpha beta, and value of alpha beta is your minus 6. So therefore the required quadratic equation is Required quadratic, I have not written here quadratic, but I spelled it already. It is quadratic equation. The required quadratic equation is x square minus sum of roots r1 plus r2 into x plus product of roots, that is r1 r2 is equal to 0, which becomes x square minus r1 plus r2 is your 68 by 3 x plus r1 r2 plus into minus 6 is equal to 0. So solving it, that is a part that you will have to think. I will directly write the answer, you try it by your own. So you will get here 3x square minus 68x minus 18 is equal to 0. So this is your required quadratic equation. The question was very easy, that is very nice actually, not easy. It was away from the questions that are in your text. So it was something which was very nice to be solved. Goodbye and thank you. We'll continue in another session.